Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining me for this video and gonna give an update on the Anthony Davis situation in which he was injured in game 4. And so basically how it happened is that it happened in the first half of the Phoenix Suns Los Angeles Lakers game 4 game in which the score was 100. Well, the Lakers ended up losing that game 100 to 92, but he essentially fell to the ground and he ended up grabbing his left thigh and following the layup attempt. And so yeah, so it's looking like this is going to be one of those day-to-day type of things. However, it does not look like he's going to be able to suit up for game 5. So he's going to hopefully the Lakers are hoping to have him back, for game 6, but certainly he's dealt with injuries, throughout this season, and the Lakers have been a different team without him and not in a positive way whatsoever. And so I believe he missed 30 games this season due to injuries. Him and LeBron both, have missed some time. And so obviously they do not want, to have these longer series. So game 5 is going to be LeBron's going to have to come out there with a vengeance and have a lot of urgency to his play out there. He's going to have to go out there and just dominate, take control, which is something that, a lot of people want to see more of. Obviously, he's been dealing with his own injuries. He is getting up there in age, but now that AD won't be able to go, LeBron's going to have to carry game 5 to make sure that the Lakers don't find themselves staring up at a 3-2, elimination game, and then having to force Anthony Davis probably to go out there if he's not ready in order to try to save the season. And yeah, we just don't want that to happen. So certainly, obviously that, KCP, his injury, him being able to, be 100% on the court out there as well. And when he is out there, him actually, hitting on the shots, that's going to be needed a lot more now. Dennis Schroeder, they're going to have to rely on him a lot more, as well as, guys like, Montrezl Harrell, Marc Gasol, he provides a spark every once in a while. So they're going to need those big men to step up for sure. But this team certainly has the talent level. Obviously Andre Drummond, he's going to have to go out there and play huge. But they're going to have to work as a unit to try to fill the void left by Anthony Davis not being there. Already the Lakers, pretty much struggle offensively. But that being said, though, they're a great defensive team. And so they're going to have to rely a lot on LeBron James to carry them through game 5. Now that Anthony Davis is not going to be, it's looking like he's not going to be able to suit up for that, as you certainly don't want things to continue to, stretch out. You want Davis to be as healthy as possible. Certainly, if you are able to advance beyond the Suns, you're definitely going to need him moving forward. So certainly that's going to be of big importance for the Lakers. Now, in terms of what Davis was able to do this season, he's averaged throughout the regular season 21.8 points a game, about 7.9 rebounds, shooting nearly 50% field goal. And so, yeah, in this series, though, I believe Anthony Davis has been about 18% from the 3-point line. So certainly, if he is able to go back out there, you want to keep him close to the paint and have him, put in some work down there, because the Lakers certainly can use that offensive spark. And certainly just, getting more accumulated to each other. Obviously, they brought on Andre Drummond later in the year. And so just continuing to get, everybody healthy is going to be so big for the Lakers. And so we'll see how this turns out. I mean, obviously, the Suns, Chris Paul, he seems like, he's um, doing much better. And so we'll see how that, affects the outcome. But obviously, this series has been rattled by injuries, for both teams. But right now, the Lakers are on the wrong end of that injury list. And so we'll see and continue to monitor the Anthony Davis situation, as game 5 is going to be a pivotal game 5 and how this series is going to play out. So LeBron's going to have to make sure that he's ready to go and carry the Lakers moving forward. But with that being said, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, as more news continues to unfold, you can be sure to find it here. So thanks again for watching and see you guys next time.